Hey everybody, I'm back. I took a little Christmas vacation with the family, but I'm back. And I thought it might be interesting to look how the Intellivision Amico games, the Amico home games, how their reception has been since I last checked into it. So let's start here in Steam, where, guess what? The BBG games, Astro Smash, Shark, and Dino Blaster on Steam, they've all are on sale roughly 33% off, a little over. So let's see, we got Astro Smash and Shark. They were $15. They're now about 10. Dyna Blasters 13. It was 20. So hey, that's a step in the right direction. And I got a response from a developer on my review on Astro Smash, and they said that they adjusted. They thanked me for the feedback, and they adjusted some of the stuff. Like I guess the pause feature is finally working, which good for them. At least they're listening and doing stuff. So let's go ahead. So this was back November 28th. About a month ago, I was looking at the figures. And at this time, 120 copies of Dyna Blaster, according to VG Insights, they use like the reviews and stuff like that. 120 copies of Dyna Blaster had sold, and 270 each of Shark and Astro Smash. So you could see the price that, about $2,000 of Dyna Blaster earned and a little over $3,000 each for these two games. And this was unchanged when I first covered this November 13th. The numbers were identical, but here you could see the Steam ratings. So let's look at an update of this, and then we'll go look at Amico Home. So here we are in VG Insights today, December 30th, the end of the year. And there has been some movement. So let's see, this right here on the bottom, this is Dyna Blaster. So Dyna Blaster, Shark, and Astro Smash. Dyna Blaster made a little bit more money. So if you go back to my previous one, 1920, now they're at 23 or 2,232. 60% went up from 50%. So their rating actually went up. Shark's rating and numbers identical. They haven't budged yet. And Astro Smash, well, it's gotten more reviews. So if you look over here, the Astro Smash reviews were at 9, 66.7% approval rating. That's gone down to 58.3%. So if we want, we can look at the sales numbers of these games. So Dyna Blaster now, a whopping 150 copies sold digitally on Steam. And we'll look at Shark. Shark is still at 270 copies sold, one active player in the past 24 hours. And Astro Smash, we look at Astro Smash, and it's had one active player, and it is now up to 360 copies sold for almost $4,200 in gross revenue. That doesn't account for Steam's cut, I don't believe. So let's talk about Amico Home. So on the Amico Discord, the Secret Knock Discord, John Alvarado responded to comments like, when's the controller coming out? Because they've been talking about just manufacturing the Amico controller separately that you could use with Amico Home and then the system. And just like the system, John says that manufacturing the controllers require a significant chunk of cash. I just want to remind everybody that they raised over $17 million, that there's still some people I've heard who are still waiting on their refunds. And Intellivision has never said that, a while back, it was like over a year ago, they said they admitted they had a refund queue. They had people waiting for their refunds. Since then, they've never spoke about refunds. We have heard a few people getting them, but there's still some who claim they haven't got them. So basically, they've had an interest-free loan from all these prepayments, these $100 deposits. Anyways, he says they're going to need a chunk of cash, more than the $17 million they raised and all the pre-order money they took in and all the physical copies they sold. Our plan is to attract investment capital by demonstrating that we can sell games and that people want the controller, which requires market research, which means that's going to cost more money, which Tommy said that they were doing market research all the time. I don't know why they need more. That is the part we can plan. We can't know when we will secure investment or if we will sell enough software to fund the manufacturing or show enough profit to get a loan, but we feel good about our chances. The better Amico Home does, the better our chances. So yes, there's a plan, but we don't know yet when we begin manufacturing. That's the controllers, not the systems. They're still waiting to sell the controllers. So let's look and see how the Amico Home games are selling. So here's a video I did. This was December 8th. It was called Sideswipers and the Intellivision Amico Home Charade. And let's see, Amico Home had 1,000 downloads at that point. The controller had 1,000 downloads. And we'll go on. Let's see, Astro Smash. It got to the 100 plus downloads. That was a move from my previous video. And then we go on. Let's see what's next. Then Missile Command. Missile Command only had 50 downloads at that point. Shark at the 10 plus downloads at that point. And Sideswipers, which had just come out, that's a $5 single level demo, single or multiplayer only demo, was at 10 downloads. All right, so let's look at today, and we'll start with Astro Smash. Their bestseller is still at 100 plus on Google Play, and Shark has risen to 50 plus, so it's struggling to get to 100. Missile Command still at 50 plus. So they do it in chunks. So they may have sold a few more copies, but not enough to get to the 100 mark. Dart Frenzy's a new one. This been out for like, let's see, last updated on December 18th. So that was a couple weeks ago. It's been out for a little bit, and they've sold 10 plus copies of Dart Frenzy. That seems to just not be moving at all. The Amico Home is at 1,000 plus still. The app is at 1,000 plus. And Sideswipers is a single level demo. They have snookered 50 plus people out of their $5. So it's not, these games are not moving. If they want to manufacture and attract investors, they probably need these numbers to be in the thousands, not struggling to get 100. You only have one game that has reached the 100 plus mark. Most of them are at the 50 plus mark. And that tells me that the only people who are buying this are people who have been following this, whether they're, fans, diehards, or critics. They're the only people who seem to be getting into this. And finally, let's go to Amazon, where now you can put Amico on your Fire devices if they're compatible. So why even build a console? Now you can use your own devices and do it a lot cheaper. So let's see. Amico Home has six reviews, 3 stars out of 5. The Amico controller, let's see, 3.5 out of 5 out of 3 reviews. Astro Smash, kind of recent, December 28th, so it's only been out for a couple days, but no reviews yet. They don't give sales numbers on Amazon. Shark, 2 5-star reviews. So let's see the reviews on Shark. Let's see, we have 1 verified purchase in the reviews. The other review, nothing is said. Dart Frenzy, well, it's doing better on Amazon, it looks like. Let's go ahead and see, and we have 1 verified purchase out of the 3 reviews you can read. Then Missile Command, let's see, we have 1, 2, 3 verified purchases out of the 4 reviews. So, it's, when I see this, what I see is these games when they're struggling to get to 100, when you can't even get 10 reviews on a big site like Amazon, it doesn't look good. Doesn't mean it's impossible. All it takes is one investor with deep pockets to take a risk. But looking at the numbers so far at the end of 2023, Amico Home, the Intellivision Amico, the games, they seem to be not doing very well. I don't think that you can expect to see the controllers or the consoles coming out anytime soon, if ever. So that's just what I think. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and I will see you next time.